Welcome to another episode of The Real Talk Trader, and today I'm back at Forex Club HQ with Ryan, the founder of Forex Club and Next Gen Fully Automated Trading. Today we are going to go through the brand new Wizard AI, one of a kind in the world. It can give you hundreds of thousands of different automated strategies at a click. So Ryan, how have you found the Wizard AI and how are our members getting on using it so far?
Well, the idea behind it was we had our automated trading system, which has been extremely successful, but it's important that every trader has their own unique strategies. So I wanted to create something which can make that happen in an extremely quick way, from a trader being a complete beginner to how to come into X Club and go, bang, I've got a strategy. So what I introduced now was this widget here called the Wizard AI. You click on this and a pop-up appears. Now, this Wizard AI is your own AI agent. It's connected to the Next Gen Fully Automated Trading system. So it understands and it knows strategies. So you can ask it for different strategies on different symbols and it just give you that strategy. Then all you got to do is send it to your Next Gen Automated Trading system and away you go. You're now an automated trader. So this will have over 1 million strategies on it once it's fully deployed. So at the moment, we've just come out of beta and we currently have 272,894 strategies available. That's fully automated trading strategies, all with good stats, with low drawdown. They've got good profit, good strike rate.
Just to give a bit of context, how long would it take someone to create one manual trading strategy when they've got 300,000 different symbols and strategies here where they can just click of a finger and they're ready?
God, there's no comparison. I mean, if you're a manual trader and you want to create your very own manual trading strategy, you first need to learn all about different things and that the market does, right? You've got to learn about the lower lows and lower highs. You've got to learn about the market cycles. You've got to learn about support, resistance, pips, all this stuff. If you want to use any indicators, right? You've got to learn how the indicators work. So if you want to be a manual trader, you first got to learn and understand trading and different methods of how to trade. Then you got to turn that into a strategy from back testing data, and then away you go, right? This is an incredible lengthy process. The biggest lengthy part of that process is actually learning all about the markets. You have a lot of knowledge if you want to create your own strategy as a manual trader.
We know that.
Yeah,
we've been there.
That's where we started. With this system, you don't need to know anything about trading. My car wrapper is now using this system. Don't know a thing about trading. Don't I know it? He messages me every 2 minutes. Ryan, what's a pip? I'm like, you don't need to know. Just got to learn how to use the system. It's like a game. Just learn how to drive the system, you'll be fine.
There are so many members coming in and just getting set up in such a short space of time with no experience, like zero. Like we've got people that are traders, they're family members now coming in and they're set up ready to go using this new Wizard AI.
And it's the speed in which anyone can come in now and start becoming a trader. It's not so much learning how to trade, you learn how to use the system. And that's the beauty of it, because the system is very easy to learn. So now a trader can come in, I got a system, they haven't got to go through all the months, if not years, all the extra money they've spent trying to find different courses, different gurus, money on blown accounts. All that now is gone. So the bar to entry is extremely low now for anyone just to come in and actually have a real good chance of becoming a successful trader. The whole point of automated trading and technology in general is to make humans' lives easier. So we can make our lives easier as traders. We will. You know, what you see, all the results that you see from our traders isn't luck, it's technology. That's all we're doing. We're just leveraging technology. And this is a massive step forward now. The Wizard AI, your own very own AI agent. I mean, I could ask it for a strategy here, for example. I could say, give me some of the most profitable strategies you've got, right? And it should just give me a nice selection of strategies that I can then start to build from. So it would give me a strategy, I can use that strategy, but I can also make it bespoke so it's unique to me. Because I may get a strategy where I think, do you know what? The drawdown isn't great here. So I'm going to make a few changes on the next gen system, get that drawdown lower. Now I'm going to use it for my prop firm challenge. Now I'm going to get funded. Now I've got a good chance of getting paid. My cameraman, Connor, never traded in his life, sub Next Gen Fully Automated Trading system. He's passed a couple of prop firms now and he's had a $6,000 payout. And he's currently on another prop firm challenge and working towards
that. Doesn't just happen. you have to have the right tools to,
but it's
to
the
make
speed.
it happen.
It's the speed in which it happened. It's the speed in which it happened. So if he said to himself, right, I want to be a trader, right, where do I begin? He maybe buy a course of someone, he might watch some YouTube videos, however, he wants to get that knowledge, right? So he needs to first learn how to trade, and then he has to create his own trading strategy or buy a trading strategy of someone else, I suppose. But he's still got to learn how to execute that trading strategy manually that he's purchased from someone else. So the time process is so lengthy. But now it's not. Things can happen a lot more quickly, which is great. Still need patience because it does depend on the markets.
Which we're going to cover at the end of this podcast.
If the markets are consolidating, you're not going to get as many trades. If they're trending, we're hammering the markets. As you guys know, if you're members and you're watching this, you know when those markets are trending, that's when we're killing it. So you can see here, for example, US Tech. This is a good similar trade. We have very low commission. Well, there's no commission actually with most prop firms for US Tech. We have 5% drawdown, 70% straight rate. Fantastic profit. 200% profit. This might be like a 2% risk strategy, so you could half that, right? That means you can also half the drawdown. So maybe like 100% profit, 2.5% drawdown. Strike rate would still be the same. What a great strategy this is. But you can further enhance that strategy using our next gen fully automated trading system, because everything can be made bespoke for you. And that's the difference here. No strategy, no matter what anyone tells you, will last forever. It will never last the test of time. The reason why that is because the world is always forever evolving and changing, which means the movement of money is always forever evolving and changing. And all we're doing, we're trading the movement of money on different charts, whether it's Euro USD, whether it's US Tech, whether it's AUD JPY, it doesn't matter. All we're doing is trading the movement of money. So if that's always evolving, then our strategies need to be adaptable, dynamic. They need to be evolving too. That's what this system gives you access to, a dynamic strategy that you can continue to tweak and change and evolve as the markets evolve.
Because it will continuously have updates on it, won't it? So you could search for a US Tech strategy today and then be like, okay, 3 months down the line, I need to tweak it or change it. You could come back to this Wizard AI and it'll have completely new settings and strategies available with the current times. That's what makes it so powerful. That's
why we've got traders that have been in here over 5 years using the next gen system, because they started from the semi-automated trading system just over 5 years ago now, back in 2020, that's 6 years ago now. Crazy.
Yeah.
And from there, we've evolved to a full automated trading community, and they've been in here since day one. The reason why it is because it works. They constantly can continue to adapt their strategies over time. It's not something they're doing every week, right? It's going to be 6 months later and they're going to have to make a few little tweaks to their strategy because the market cycle is now evolving. It's emerging into a new cycle. That's what a strategy should be like. We shouldn't be reliant on one strategy, which is hard coded. This is it. This is my strategy parameters. They're never going to change, because eventually that strategy will blow your account. You need to be adaptable in these markets. The world is a different place to what it was 20 years ago. The markets and the world moves faster than ever, mostly because of technology. There's more money around us. I mean, the richest people in the world, like Elon Musk, nearly like a trillionaire, something ridiculous like that. That wasn't even around 20 years ago, right? So the world has changed so much. We got to be adaptable. We can leverage technology to help us be adaptable, be smart, play smart, think smart, and work smart.
So if someone came in then, Ryan, and they had no trading experience, and they said, so I've got all these symbols on the Wizard AI, what's the best one? I don't know what they mean, which ones to use.
But that isn't a right question to ask, because why do you care what symbol you're trading if you're making money? So I actually have people come in from a trading background, so they've already been trading. Look, I love trading gold. It's the only pair I want to trade is gold. I'm like, why? Like, well, I just like gold. But why are you fixated on gold? US Tech might make you more money than you've ever made. Like, who cares what the symbol is? You're just here to make money. That's our only job as a trader, is to make money. So who cares what symbol we're trading? It doesn't matter, does it? As long as the symbol's making us profit and we have good stats, we got good straight rate, low drawdown, healthy profit, good profit factor, who cares about what symbol we're trading? I have no love for any symbol. If it makes me money, I might have a bit of love for it, but we can't be fixated on different symbols. So what you want to do to prioritize symbols, and this is what I actually like to do, I first look at symbols that are commission free, especially when I'm trading a prop firm, so that gives me an edge. I haven't no longer got to pay commission out of my profits. That's more money in my bank. So if I make profit, I want to get as much of that profit as possible. I don't have to pay commission to the prop firm. So that's how I kind of go through my symbol list. I'm like, okay, great. What have I got here? US Tech, commission free. Brilliant. That's more money in my pocket. US 30, commission free. DE40, commission free. Bitcoin, commission free. Ethereum, commission free. I'm looking at those. So that's how I decide what symbols I'm going to look at. But in general, if it's making you money, who cares what the symbol is? Who cares? It's just a vehicle. That's all it is. Yeah, it's just a vehicle to help make money. And as our job as a trader, that's our only job.
Okay, Ryan, let's put your money where your mouth is and show us how the Wizard AI works. I want you to find me a strategy with a strike rate over 70% on a symbol that has 0 commission.
Okay, so we've already got US Tech. That's already got over 70%. So let's go for US 30 here. That's just below. So it's got a good profit though, 92%. Let's go US 30. So give me strategies on US 30 with over 70% strike rate. That's what we wanted, wasn't it? Strike rate.
Yes.
So what this is we're going to do now, the AI agent's going to understand my prompt within milliseconds. It gets to work to find strategies that meet my criteria, that are linked with the next gen full automated trading system, so you can get automated as quickly as possible. There is nothing like this in the world at the moment, nothing this powerful as a system available to retail traders at the moment.
That was like 15 seconds.
15 seconds, there you go. We have 90% profit, 5% drawdown, 70% strike rate. Now that drawdown, we can change that. So once I input this strategy into my next gen automated trading system, I can then make some tweaks to get that drawdown even lower if I really want to. It's totally customizable to you. That's how simple it is. 15 seconds, I had a strategy. US 30, commission free, 70% strike rate, which is perfect for prop firms. 70% and above is what I'm looking for prop firms. That helps me maintain and give me a really good high probability of not hitting my daily drawdown. And it's the simple, easy way in which this works, which is allowing traders to now come in, get strategies very, very quickly, get set up with automated trading very, very quickly, and obviously they can start usually their prop firm challenge.
Let's talk about then the psychology of trading, because this moves on nicely. So you've mentioned in this podcast and the last one that we did together around 70% strike rate, over 65, and in the tutorials you talk about finding strategies with over 65, 70%.
Yeah.
Why is that?
There's a couple of reasons. So high strike rate is important because traders' mindsets start to diminish and starts to decay with the more losses they get. They then start making bad decisions. They start watching the charts more. If their trade goes in drawdown, they may start moving a stop loss. It's a whole slippery slope of bad decisions, which ends up just going one way, and that is to even more losses. That's why high strike rate is important. Now, some traders have a stronger mindset than others, so they can have a lower strike rate, which means they've likely got a bigger risk to reward, so they're going to make more profit, right? But they're happy to lose more trades because they're looking to make more profit longer term. However, with prop firm challenges, you have the daily drawdown, the overall drawdown limit in place. Therefore, you need a high strike rate because you cannot afford to hit that daily drawdown limit because you've breached your account. You're out now. That means you've lost a challenge or you've lost a live account. So you need that high strike rate. 1, help with your mindset. 2, so you don't breach prop firm rules. 3, you're winning more trades than you're losing, which is great. But you need to understand that even with a 70% strike rate, I'm still going to lose 30 trades out of 100 in no particular order. I cannot predict the future markets. All I need is a system which has a very good statistical edge that puts winning in my favor. That's what trading is. So in fact, the good times like this here, okay, so this is January gold. Beautiful. High highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. We've got beautiful typical trend structure. We break down into a new low here. Below this swing point, we pull back to make the new lower high, and so on and so forth. Then we look at February. Very much sideways movement. We're not going to get nowhere near as many trades through sideways movement. And the trades we do get, mostly, not mostly, but will be more than likely some losses compared to the consistent win that we're going to get when the markets are trending. Now, this is very normal, very typical of markets. They go through cycles. We have the trending cycle and a consolidation cycle. The trader's job throughout a cycle like this is to
sit on their hands.
Sit on their hands, and if you do have trades, that's absolutely fine. It's just damage limitation. You're going to take a few losses. As long as the losses aren't hurting your account that much, it doesn't matter. If you just come off the back of this sort of run, you could be an extremely good profit. Let's say 10, 15% profit, right? Then you take 5 losses here. You're not 5% down, you're still 10% up.
Mm-hmm. So you've got to look at the bigger picture, haven't you? It's
bigger
always
picture.
About the big. And one thing I want to just say is around you guys, everyone's on Instagram now. So you've got all the trading algorithms. How many of you during February are seeing manual traders post about losses and about or not taking trades at all? That's because Next Gen handles the trader's emotions. So we're not taking trades during this February price action, or if we are, it's few and far between. But manual traders, because they cannot get their psychology in the right place, they're still trying to take trades in this sideways movement, and it is just taking them out over and over again because it's not trending. But to them, they can't sit out of the market for a month, where we can, because guess what, we've got other symbols that are doing really good for us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're not just trading gold. As you see on the Wizard AI, there is multiple different symbols that you can trade. Currently, over 270,000 different strategies on there. It will be over 1 million. Like I said, we've just launched, so we've kept it low at 270,000, which is huge. 270,000 strategies available. It is insane. And there's even more available with our other method in which you can use to create strategies, using our strategy wizard that has millions and millions of strategies available. It's just the Wizard AI, which currently has 270,000, which is still crazy. So yeah, for our markets like this, you're still going to get a few trades. Depending on how strict your strategy parameters are used in the next gen system, you may not get any, but you will get some trades. Some will be wins, some will be losses. But the whole persona and the mindset of a trader is cool, calm, collective through periods like this. That is the art of good trading. The markets aren't desirable at the moment. We know that's going to happen. It's always going to happen at some point. So if I'm taking a few losses, that's okay, as long as it's not hurting me and I'm not making bad decisions and revenge trading, making those silly mistakes. Because guess what's around the corner after a cycle like this? Boom, big trending markets. And that is where we capitalize on the real big gains and the real big winning streaks.
This is why the next gen fully automated trading software is so successful for our traders, because during markets like this, they can simply think to themselves, okay, my gold's not trading, my gold's not traded for 2 weeks. Let me go and try another symbol, because not every symbol, they all move differently. They do not move the same. So you could be making loads of profit on like DE40 or even USD, JPY. So our traders, that is why you continuously see us posting profit shots, because we are not just limited to gold or to one symbol. Our traders are using multiple symbols and making those strategies in such a quick time that they're able to get back into the markets and make that profit.
That's why we see so much success using this system, because it's not like an MT4 bot where it's just coded for just one symbol, one time frame, and when it stops working, that's it, it's gone. This will forever keep working because it's adaptable, works across every single symbol that you could possibly think of. The next gen system will work on anything that you want to trade. Now, of course, there are the most popular symbols, the ones that make the most profit, which the traders love, and people share that in the community, right? These are the best symbols I'm trading at the moment. Everyone shares, everyone contributes, which is why it's such a powerful and positive community, because everyone helps everyone out. But from trading, where it's manual or automated, you've always got to look at the data. It is impossible to win at trading. And going against popular belief and some of the people you may see on social media that are just constantly posting win and never post a loss, right? You need to understand it's not mathematically possible. So if you are someone that's looking to get into trading, this system will help you get into trading extremely quickly. But just because it's a fully automated trading system doesn't mean it has a 100% win rate. Anyone that tells you that a system does is lying to you, because with trading, as I said, it's mathematically possible to win every single trade.
Otherwise, we'll all be doing it. We'll all be billionaires.
It wouldn't work, because everyone would be making money. So every time me and Gemma are making money, someone else around the world, some manual trader somewhere, is losing money. And that's coming into our automated trading accounts. Someone has to lose for someone to win. That's how trading works. If everyone was winning, it just wouldn't work. The system would crash. There'd be no such thing as trading. So we got to understand, and this is why I've always got on so well with trading over my 10-year trading period, my 10-year trading journey that I've had so far, I always looked at trading with a very realistic mindset that, one, not everyone can win. Two, we cannot win every single trade. Okay, so if I can't win every single trade, I need to risk manage. Three, if I do take some losses, guess what? That's good news, because I'm now closer to the winning streak. And it's the winning streaks that make up most of my yearly profit. Brilliant. So everything's got to be positive mindset. Look at things very realistically. If I win all the time, trading wouldn't work. The whole system would just blow up and there would be no trading. It literally wouldn't.
And you just got to find the edge in the market. And for the way that I'm using Next Gen and our members, Next Gen is the best in the industry at the minute. And it does have that edge in the market. But as Ryan said in this podcast and the last one, it will take losses. So you've just got to keep that mindset on point. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.